Dan and Judy are really excited to have you all here, as am I, and my sister Angie. So, we've dubbed this the rewedding because vow renewal was too hard to keep saying, so we're like the rewedding. And we take delight in sharing today's very special occasion with you both. Lots of folks believe that entering into marriage is the final step in a passionate relationship. A couple meets, gets to know each other, falls in love, decides they want to go through life together, and then take the final step. But the final step in a couple's relationship isn't marriage. It only marks the beginning of a grand adventure that will be long and fruitful for each couple. You've shared the joys, blessing, and yes, challenges of married life for 28 years. May this ceremony, renewing the vows you took to become husband and wife on your wedding day, remind you that despite the stresses inevitable in every life, your love, respect, trust, and understanding of each other will continue to add value and support and carry you through the days to come with grace. A little background on their relationship. Dan and Judy met at a dance for their organization that they both belonged to, Parents Without Partners. Mom was a greeter and Dan was attending. Dan walked up in his cowboy boots and a satin jacket and a big old cowboy belt buckle.
Satin jacket. Oh, yeah.
And Judy thought, absolutely not. Then she gazed into his blue eyes and thought, well, maybe. And they've been together ever since. And Dan eventually got a makeover.
No more satin jackets.
Darn it.
Through the years, they've enjoyed many activities such as dancing, kayaking, building beautiful homes together, spending time with their combined 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. They've lived in Washington State, Indiana, Ohio, and Arizona, and lent their talents to several business ventures, including, but not limited to, a catering business and restaurants, and a fishing boat in Alaska. In Corinthians, it says that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. Angie's going to share a poem
that I did not write.
He has his last name spelled wrong. It's Kavanaugh with a K and a U. I don't know. That's my last name.
I know.
I didn't know if you knew that.
To love is not to possess, by James Kavanaugh. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who really are, no longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepened wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide.
So many of us have been reminded through all of our challenges and losses we have experienced of the truth. I love you, be careful. So many of us have been reminded through all of our challenges and losses we've experienced of the truth and immediacy of this verse. We recognize love, and being loving is really the most important thing in this life. Dan and Judy wanted to write and express this love in their own vows today. Judy, will you please share your vows with Dan and all of your family and friends who've gathered here, and for those who couldn't be present?
Being here today, I am excited and more than happy to remember my commitment to you and our marriage and to make it all over again. You have so many admirable qualities that I love and appreciate. You can fix anything, have a can-do attitude, and won't quit until you get the job done. You are incredibly kind and so willing to help other people no matter the circumstances. But mostly you put up with my idiosyncrasies. You are more than my husband, you are my soulmate. Along with my children, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. You have helped us through all the hard times in sickness and in health, and through the years we have grown together. I feel blessed for all the time we have had together and for the time we have left.
Dan, will you please share your vows with Judy and all of your family and friends who've gathered here, and for those who couldn't be present?
I will.
Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot to put them out.
It's been over 28 years since we first got married at your friend Joanne's place. Even that took some time to happen because of my indecisions. However, looking back, I can see that it was the best decision of my life. Has there been some bumps along the way? Yes. But they were mere potholes in our journey together. About 2.5 years ago, our relationship took a leap forward, and our love for each other reached heights I never imagined. Now we find ourselves facing much more than a pothole, more like a sinkhole that threatens to swallow us whole. While we face this thing called CJD together, I want you to know that I'm here, not just here for you, but I love you deeper than I had ever imagined I could love anyone. My faith in God assures me that our lives do not end when we leave this earth, but continue on for eternity. And my wish is to have you by my side for that eternal journey. I have no trouble renewing vows we made to each other all those years ago. If anything, I promise to love, protect, sustain, value, and care for you forever. You are not just my wife, you are my best friend, my lover, my confidant, my soulmate. You're my everything. I pray that God will bless the rest of our journey together here on earth and throughout the eternities.
Rings serve as a reminder of your wedding vows to each other and your commitment to living in unity, love, and happiness. At this time, it is appropriate to reconfirm the meaning of the rings you wear. Please join your left hands together so that Dan's hand is on top. Dan, please repeat after me.
You're fine.
You're fine. Judy, I wear this ring you placed on my hand
Judy, I wear this ring you placed on my hand
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Reverse hands. Okay. Judy, please repeat after me. Dan, I wear this ring you placed on my hand
Dan, I wear this ring you placed on my hand
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
I ask that you each remember to continue to cherish each other as special and unique individuals, and that you each respect the thoughts and ideas of one another, and most of all, be able to forgive each other and not hold grudges against one another. Live each day in love with each other, always being there to give love, comfort, and refuge to each other in good times and bad. It is with pleasure that I conclude the ceremony of renewing the vows of marriage that joined you and binds you as husband and wife. Please celebrate this renewal of vows with a kiss.
Yoo-hoo!